Welcome, weary traveler. Tonight, prepare to gently drift into a peaceful slumber as we journey back to the heart of ancient Athens. Before you fully relax, perhaps take a moment to share what time it is where you are tonight in the comments below. Find a comfortable position, let go of the day's worries, and allow the whispers of history to guide you to deep rest. We begin our exploration of daily life in this tranquil, ancient world, designed to bring you profound relaxation. Feel your body settle deeper into your comfortable resting place. Let your breath become slow and even, a gentle tide rising and falling within you. A soft, pearlescent light, the color of a dove's wing, perhaps the distant, sleepy coo of a dove from a nearby rooftop, or the soft rustle of leaves as a faint, cool breeze sighs through an olive tree just outside the courtyard. The air itself feels ancient, clean, and refreshing against your skin. A slow extension of your limbs as the peacefulness of the morning extends through you, shifting from pearl to a delicate blush of rose. The shadows soften, losing their sharp edges, becoming softer, more inviting. Each exhale releases any remaining tension, any lingering thoughts of your own day. You are fully present in this gentle Athenian dawn, observing the world as it slowly, beautifully comes to life. Your body is heavy, relaxed, and perfectly still. The tranquility of this timeless morning enfolds you completely, guiding you ever deeper into serene repose. Let the peace of this ancient moment settle over you now, inviting a deep and undisturbed rest. There's a natural rhythm to this awakening, unhurried and profound. The city of Athens is vast, but here, in the quiet of this early hour, only the sounds of nature and the gentle awakening of the immediate household can reach you. Birds begin a soft, tentative chorus, a lullaby for the dawning day. You can choose to remain exactly as you are, cocooned in comfort, or simply imagine yourself slowly, mindfully rising. Feel that coolness, a gentle touch that invites you to snuggle deeper into your simple woolen coverings. Filters through a small, high window, casting gentle, elongated shadows across the cool earthen floor. There are no harsh alarms here, no sudden noises to break the deep quiet of the night. There is no urgency in this ancient dawn. Allow your mind to simply observe, to float effortlessly with these gentle impressions. Feel the weight of your eyelids, heavy and content. Your body sinks further, finding perfect ease. The air is still cool, holding the promise of the coming warmth, but for now, it's a refreshing caress against your face. Instead, the waking world approaches with utmost gentleness. As you breathe, imagine a new day beginning to unfold, not in your present time, but in a distant age, over 2,000 years ago. Picture yourself now, nestled in a simple, cool chamber within a quiet home in ancient Athens. The first hint of dawn is just beginning to paint the sky outside. Listen closely, and you might hear the earliest whispers of the morning. In the stillness, the subtle sounds of the household begin to stir, not loud, but present. The faint creak of a wooden door, opening somewhere far off in the house. The soft shuffle of sandals on stone, barely audible, like a slow, hushed rhythm. You might imagine the quiet clink of a clay pot as water is drawn from an amphora, or the very faint scent of warm bread beginning to bake, carried on the light morning air from a distant hearth. These are the sounds of life beginning, but still shrouded in the deep peace of lingering night. You are not rushed here. Perhaps you feel a languid stretch. Picture stepping onto the cool, smooth stone floor, the sensation pleasant and grounding beneath your bare feet. The light outside the window grows a fraction brighter. The sounds from outside the home are still far away, muted by the thick walls. Allow your mind to focus on your breathing once more. Each inhale brings in the cool, ancient air. Feel the gentle warmth of the growing light on your skin, a delicate touch that promises the full brightness of the Athenian day. The air is still wonderfully cool. The sound is clear and pure, a liquid murmur that soothes the senses. You might hear the quiet rustle of linen as someone folds a cloth or arranges a cushion. There's no hurried movement, no sharp noises. Only the quiet, deliberate actions of a home coming gently to life. The faint, rhythmic clang of a blacksmith's hammer, softened by distance, like a slow, deliberate drum. The almost imperceptible murmur of voices from a street far away, rising and falling like the gentle ebb and flow of a tide. The occasional, distinct bleat of a goat, or the far-off crow of a rooster, marking the passage of the morning. These sounds are not jarring. They are merely reminders that the world is outside, gently stirring, while you remain in your haven of calm, carrying the fresh scent of stone and earth, perhaps a faint, sweet hint of blooming oleander from a nearby garden. There are no urgent tasks demanding your attention, no digital distractions pulling at your focus. Time here is measured by the sun's slow ascent, by the quiet completion of simple, necessary actions. Your body feels heavier, more deeply settled into the stillness. Every muscle is relaxed, every breath a profound release. The sounds from within the household become a touch clearer now. The warmth of the sun on your skin, the earthy taste of the food, the distant, muffled sounds of the awakening city. Let these sensory details lull you further into a state of profound peace. Your mind is clear, unburdened. You are drifting, effortlessly carried by the tranquility of this timeless Athenian dawn, deeper and deeper into restful slumber. Feel the profound calm that envelops you, guiding you to a deep and undisturbed sleep. But remain hushed, as if everyone moves with an unspoken agreement to honor the morning's peace. Imagine the soft, rhythmic pour of water from a large clay amphora into smaller pitchers. Picture yourself now, perhaps sitting on a low wooden stool in a sun-drenched corner of the inner courtyard. The light here is golden and inviting, painting intricate patterns of shadow and brilliance across the flagstones. A few terracotta pots hold vibrant green herbs, oregano, thyme, and mint, their aromas awakening faintly as the sun warms their leaves. The presence of others in the courtyard is comforting, their silent routines adding to the tapestry of peace. You might observe a small black cat stretching languidly in a patch of sunlight, its movements slow and unhurried. Or a single butterfly, its wings like painted parchment, fluttering idly among the blossoms. The air is still, holding the promise of warmth to come. As you sit, you are offered a simple morning meal. Imagine taking a piece of freshly baked bread, still warm from the shared oven, its crust golden and soft. Perhaps there are a few dark, glistening olives, picked from the groves that surround Athens, their earthy flavor grounding and satisfying. And beside them, a fig or a cluster of grapes, cool and sweet, bursting with the morning's dew. Each bite is savored slowly, mindfully, without rush or distraction. The taste is pure, the sensation deeply nourishing. There is no need for conversation in this moment, only quiet companionship. The sounds of the city, still distant, begin to hint at awakening. Feel the deep contentment that settles over you in this moment. Allow yourself to be fully absorbed in this ancient morning. Feel the soft shift as you prepare to step beyond the quiet courtyard, moving towards the gentle awakening of the Athenian neighborhood. The sunlight, now a clearer gold, paints the top of the nearby walls, creating a warm, inviting glow, to reveal a narrow, winding street bathed in the soft morning light. You might hear the distant, rhythmic clang of a metalworker, far enough away to be a soothing, repetitive hum rather than a sharp noise. Perhaps the faint, sweet chirping of sparrows nesting in the eaves of nearby homes, their morning chorus a gentle melody. As you pass beneath the shade of a strategically placed awning or a large fig tree, feel the coolness against your skin, a pleasant contrast that deepens your relaxation. The shadows here are long and soft, offering pockets of cool respite. Your body feels heavy, your limbs relaxed, your mind clear and still. You are drifting deeper now, carried by the gentle currents of history and the soothing quiet of this timeless morning. Surrender fully to this peace, allowing it to guide you ever deeper into a profound and undisturbed sleep. A faint, pure note of water trickling from a public fountain further down the street might reach your ears, a steady, calming presence. You are drifting, effortlessly carried by the subtle sounds and sights of this peaceful Athenian morning. You pass a small, enclosed garden behind a low wall. The air here is filled with the sweet, delicate fragrance of jasmine and the earthy scent of damp soil. You can imagine the gentle buzz of a bee, already at work among the blossoms, and sound the soft, comforting drone. The world feels harmonious, peaceful, and perfectly in balance. The quiet life unfolding around you is a gentle rhythm, guiding your breath to become even slower, even deeper. Let any remaining tension simply melt away, absorbed by the quiet beauty of this ancient world. The air here is subtly different, a faint scent of warming earth and stone, mingling with the fresh, clean breath of the olive groves beyond the city walls. The street itself is paved with worn, smooth stones, cooled beneath your feet, speaking of countless generations who have walked this very path. Your body feels light, yet deeply grounded, ready to experience the world without effort. Your pace easy and relaxed. Notice the simple, beautiful architecture of the homes around you. Walls made of sun-baked mud brick or light stone, often whitewashed, reflecting the soft morning light. Wooden doors, some painted deep blue or red, stand closed, guarding the private peace within. Occasionally, a splash of vibrant bougainvillea spills over a wall, its deep purple or crimson flowers offering a gentle burst of color against the muted tones of the street. Imagine pushing open a wooden gate, perhaps slightly creaking. The scent of fresh, warm bread, yeasty and comforting, drifts lazily on the air as they sweep the entrance, their movements slow and methodical. There's no rush, no urgency in their actions, only the quiet dedication to the day's beginnings. The sounds are still hushed, like the city's holding its breath. As you begin to walk, your steps are unhurried. Picture a lone figure ahead, perhaps a baker, already opening the shutters of their small shop. Feel the sun beginning to warm your skin, a comforting caress on your face and arms. Your mind is calm, simply observing without judgment or analysis. As you continue your tranquil stroll, allow the profound sense of tranquility from this ancient street to envelop you completely. Feel the gentle shift in the air as your peaceful stroll continues, guiding you towards the edges of Athens' great central space, the agora. But this is not the bustling, cacophonous agora of midday, paved with smooth, worn earth and scattered with the occasional flat stone. The air here feels expansive, open to the vast Athenian sky above. The distant hum of the city, which you heard faintly from your quiet street, now becomes a slightly more defined murmur, like the gentle whisper of a very distant sea. Yet it remains soft, inviting, and never jarring. The soft flutter of pigeons landing near a small central shrine. Feel your body sinking deeper into its resting place, growing heavier with each passing moment. The vastness of the agora, usually a place of vibrant activity, is now a sanctuary of peace, reflecting the profound stillness within you. The occasional, very faint clink of tools from a distant workshop, perhaps a sculptor already beginning their delicate work, their art unfolding with patient precision. The gentle, almost imperceptible whisper of the wind as it sweeps across the open space, carrying the quiet secrets of the ancient city. This is the early morning agora, a place of quiet contemplation and preparation, still cloaked in the tranquil hush of dawn. Imagine the grand open space stretching out before you. Imagine the gentle warmth of the sun on your face, the cool ground beneath your feet, the soft murmurs of a world quietly preparing for the day. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting effortlessly into a deep and undisturbed sleep. Let the timeless peace of ancient Athens carry you now into the deepest slumber. Their steps are measured, their presence calm and contemplative. Absorbed in their own quiet thoughts, they move with an unhurried grace, a reflection of the peaceful rhythm that permeates this ancient city. You are merely an observer here, your own presence as light as the morning breeze. Observe the grand structures that frame this historic space. The mighty columns of the Stoa Poikil, or painted porch, stand tall and proud, their fluted surfaces catching the nascent sunlight, casting long, elegant shadows across the ground. Imagine walking slowly alongside them, feeling the cool stone beneath your bare feet, absorbing the ancient wisdom held within their very form. There are no crowds here yet, no eager merchants, just the vast, silent dignity of these timeless structures. Perhaps you notice a solitary figure, a philosopher perhaps, already walking slowly in the shade of a colonnade. The scents in the agora are subtle and natural. The dry, warm aroma of baked earth mixed with the faint, sweet scent of distant olive groves. Perhaps a hint of burning charcoal from a far-off hearth, carried on the air, adding a touch of rustic warmth to the cool morning. These are the smells of an ancient world waking gently, softly, inviting you deeper into its embrace. Listen closely for the quiet sounds unique to this awakening public space. Your mind is calm and unburdened, simply absorbing these tranquil details. Allow the vast, serene energy of the early morning agora to wash over you, pulling you further into profound relaxation. Feel yourself drifting even deeper now, carried by the profound peace of ancient Athens. The gentle morning light continues to warm the world, inviting you further into this tranquil past. Your body feels heavy, your mind serene, as you are guided away from the budding energy of the agora and towards a place of quiet contemplation and natural beauty. Imagine your path now leading you towards the outskirts of the city, along a quiet, tree-lined road. A philosopher, perhaps, seated beneath the shade of a magnificent plane tree, absorbed in quiet thought or contemplating a scroll. Sinking deeper into your resting place. The gentle beauty of the academe. Let the serenity of the sacred grove of academe guide you now, effortlessly, into the deepest and most restful slumber. Drift deeper and deeper, carried by the ancient peace, into the profound sleep you deserve. With its dappled light, soothing sounds, and fresh air, envelops you entirely. Their presence adds to the serenity of the grove, a silent affirmation of its peaceful purpose. You are merely an observer, your own being dissolving into the tranquility of the surroundings. The air here is different, cooler, infused with the fresh, earthy scent of damp soil and the sweet fragrance of blossoms. The distant sounds of the city's awakening fade into a soft, almost imperceptible hum, replaced by the soothing whispers of nature, worn smooth by centuries of gentle footsteps. The ground is cool and forgiving beneath your bare feet, each step effortless and grounding. The trees around you are ancient, their gnarled trunks testament to centuries of silent growth, their branches reaching out like welcoming arms. They exude a sense of deep, abiding wisdom and tranquility. You are approaching the sacred grove of academe, their water clear and cool, trickling softly over moss-covered stones. The sound is a gentle, continuous murmur, blending seamlessly with the rustling leaves and distant bird song. The air here is clean and pure, filling your lungs with each slow, deep breath, nourishing your body as you relax even further. A place renowned for its beauty and its quiet pursuit of wisdom. As you step beneath the canopy of ancient olive and plane trees, notice how the sunlight filters through the leaves, dappling the ground in shifting patterns of light and shadow. The air feels immediately cooler, fresher, filled with a profound sense of peace. Listen to the sounds of this sacred space. The soft rustle of leaves as a gentle breeze sighs through the branches high above. The melodious chirping of hidden birds, their calls like a natural lullaby echoing through the grove. Perhaps the faint, rhythmic buzz of a bee, busy among wild flowers, its presence a soothing drone that deepens your relaxation. There is no urgency here, only the timeless rhythm of nature. Picture yourself walking along a soft, earthen path. As you move deeper into the grove, you might pass by small, natural springs. You might glimpse a solitary figure. Feel the profound sense of calm that permeates this ancient grove. Every breath you take deepens your relaxation. Your body is heavy, completely at ease. Allow yourself to be fully absorbed by this peaceful, timeless scene. Feel your peaceful journey continue, carried gently from the serene quiet of the sacred grove. A modest stream that flows gracefully along the edge of the city. Here, the air feels slightly cooler, damper, carrying the fresh, clean scent of water and damp earth. Your body is now profoundly relaxed, heavy and comfortable in your resting place. Feel the soft, cool air that glides just above the water's surface, a refreshing caress against your skin. The scents here are pure and natural. Damp soil, fresh water, and the subtle. This river has witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, yet its flow remains constant, an unchanging source of tranquility. Allow that steady, ceaseless movement to draw your own thoughts into a similarly smooth, uninterrupted current, carrying away any lingering worries or distractions. Sweet fragrance of wild mint growing close to the bank. Your body feels completely at ease, heavy and settled. The gentle, consistent sound of the ilisos is a perfect companion for your journey into slumber, a natural rhythm that perfectly matches the rhythm of deep rest. The sounds of birds and rustling leaves begin to soften. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting effortlessly, carried by the ancient waters of the ilisos, deeper and deeper into profound and undisturbed sleep. Surrender fully to this flowing peace. The water flows clear and shallow, revealing the smooth, round pebbles at its bottom, polished by the endless current. The sunlight, now a little brighter, dances on the water's surface. Beneath it, a smooth, worn stone where someone might have rested for centuries, watching the timeless flow of the river. You are simply observing, letting the simplicity and enduring presence of the ilisos wash over you, creating shimmering patterns that soothe your eyes even with them closed. Each tiny sparkle is a point of light, drawing you deeper into calm, gradually giving way to a new soothing melody as you drift effortlessly towards a different part of ancient Athens. Imagine your path now leading you towards the gentle murmur of water. You are approaching the river Ilisos. Listen closely to the tranquil sounds of the river. The soft, continuous ripple of water flowing over smooth stones. A gentle, rhythmic whisper that is endlessly calming. It's a sound that has echoed through this valley for countless centuries, a timeless lullaby that invites deep peace. You might hear the faint splash of a small fish breaking the surface, or the gentle rustle of reeds growing along the banks as a light breeze passes through them. Picture yourself now standing on a smooth, flat rock at the river's edge. The banks of the Ilisos are lined with graceful trees, perhaps willows, their branches drooping gently towards the water, creating cool, inviting pockets of shade. You might imagine a lone fig tree, its wide leaves providing generous shade, offering a moment of quiet contemplation. There's a profound sense of continuity here. Your breath deepens, becoming as smooth and effortless as the river's flow. Let the peaceful murmur of the river guide you now. Feel your peaceful journey continue, gently moving away from the soft murmurs of the river Ilisos. Your body is now profoundly heavy, perfectly at ease in your resting place. The most prominent sound might be the gentle, persistent hum of cicadas. You might detect a faint, pleasant aroma of cooking herbs wafting from an open courtyard somewhere unseen, a comforting and gentle promise of nourishment, but too distant to be anything but a soothing suggestion. Or delicate cyclamen, placed near doorways or on windowsills. Your breath is slow and even, a steady, rhythmic companion. The stillness of the Athenian midday wraps around you like a soft, warm blanket, inviting you to release all tension, all worries. Their beauty a silent cheer in the tranquil warmth. Imagine the warmth, the gentle hum of the cicadas, the deep shadows, all conspiring to guide you effortlessly into slumber. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting now, carried by the timeless stillness of ancient Athens, deeper and deeper into profound and undisturbed sleep. Surrender fully to this perfect peace. The sunlight creates dramatic patterns of light and shadow on the ground, sharp and defined, yet somehow contributing to the quiet, almost dreamlike quality of the scene. Each shadow offers a cool refuge, a space of calm respite. The scent of wild thyme, warmed by the sun, might also drift by, clean and invigorating, yet utterly peaceful. A natural lullaby of the Greek summer. It's a rhythmic, hypnotic sound that seems to vibrate with the very air, pulling you deeper into a state of profound calm. Perhaps you hear the faint, distant call of a street vendor, softened by many layers of stone and distance, becoming just a sleepy murmur. As the tranquility of ancient Athens guides you deeper into slumber, the sunlight now feels warmer, a comforting presence on your skin, inviting a restful pause in the quietest hours of the day. Imagine your path now leading you into a peaceful residential neighborhood. The narrow streets here are almost deserted in the mid-morning, the warmth of the sun encouraging quiet and rest. The stone walls of the homes, baked by centuries of sun, radiate a soft, gentle warmth, but are softened by the deep shadows cast by eaves and overhanging trellises. Listen closely to the unique sounds of this midday stillness. The air is still, carrying the subtle sense of warm earth and sun-drenched stone. Picture the doors of the homes, often simple wood, standing closed against the midday heat. Within these walls, families might be taking their midday rest, their own quiet breathing adding to the pervasive stillness of the neighborhood. You are merely an observer, your presence as light as a whisper, moving through this quiet landscape without disturbing its profound peace. Observe the splashes of color from potted plants, perhaps a vibrant geranium. Feel the deep relaxation spreading through your body, encouraged by the pervasive stillness and gentle warmth. There is no need for movement or thought here. Allow the profound sense of peace from this quiet neighborhood to wash over you completely, pulling you further into deep repose. Feel your peaceful journey continue, carried gently now into a sanctuary of profound quiet. Your body is incredibly heavy, perfectly at ease, as the midday warmth of ancient Athens guides you towards a deeper, more profound rest. You are drifting effortlessly, leaving the quiet streets behind. The most prominent sound might be the soft, rhythmic trickle of a small fountain, its clear water falling gently into a basin of smooth, moss-covered stones. Perhaps you detect the delicate fragrance of jasmine or honeysuckle, their blossoms hidden among the green, their perfume a soft, inviting presence that encourages a deep, calming breath. It's a continuous, pure melody that soothes the mind and invites an even deeper state of relaxation. Its movements as languid and unhurried as your own breath, or a patch of sunlight on a distant wall, slowly creeping, marking the silent passage of the afternoon. These gentle details invite your mind to simply observe, without needing to hold on to anything. Mosaic pebbles forming a gentle pattern, cool and smooth beneath your bare feet. Your breath flows in and out, effortlessly, mimicking the gentle trickle of the fountain. Your body is heavy, completely at ease, sinking deeper into your resting place. The cool shade, the soothing sounds, the soft fragrances, all conspire to draw you deeper into a state of perfect repose. Lush greenery thrives in the shade, broad-leafed plants, small, graceful trees, and climbing vines that drape over trellises. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting now, carried by this profound peace, deeper and deeper into the most restful and undisturbed sleep. Surrender fully to this perfect, quiet slumber, creating a living canopy that filters the sunlight into soft, dappled patterns. Streaks of golden light pierce through, dancing gently on the cool stone, always shifting, never jarring. You might hear the gentle rustle of vine leaves climbing the sun-warmed walls. Your body sinks into it, finding immediate and profound comfort. There is nothing demanding your attention here, no urgent thoughts, no pressing tasks. This is a space dedicated entirely to rest, to contemplation, to the quiet unfolding of the present moment, swaying almost imperceptibly in the softest breeze, creating a faint, hushed whisper, and entering a hidden haven of tranquility. Imagine yourself now stepping into a private, shaded courtyard of an Athenian home. The sudden coolness is a welcome embrace after the warmth of the street. Tall walls, perhaps painted a soft, muted color, enclose this space, creating a world unto itself, a perfect sanctuary from the bustling world beyond. Listen closely to the delicate sounds that reside within these walls. The air here is fragrant, carrying the sweet, earthy scent of damp soil and the fresh, invigorating aroma of herbs growing in terracotta pots. Picture the courtyard floor, perhaps adorned with simple. Imagine yourself settling onto a cool stone bench, perfectly positioned in the deepest shade. You might observe a single, large butterfly, its wings like velvet, slowly fluttering amongst the flowers. Feel the profound stillness that permeates this private world. Allow the complete tranquility of this ancient Athenian courtyard to envelop you entirely. Feel your body settle even deeper now, held perfectly still in the profound peace of your resting place. The air a touch cooler, refreshed by the slight lessening of the sun's intensity. The path beneath your feet is smooth, polished by countless pilgrims through the ages, cool and grounding. Tall cypress trees stand like silent sentinels. It is not grand and imposing like the Parthenon, but modest and beautifully proportioned, its columns of creamy marble glowing with a soft, warm light as the afternoon sun bathes them. You settle onto it, feeling your body sink into comfort, releasing all tension. From this vantage point, you can watch the way the afternoon light transforms the world, turning the white marble to honey gold, deepening the shadows to shades of velvet, painting the sky with the earliest hints of coming dusk. The intricate carvings on its pediment, though ancient, seem to whisper tales of gods and heroes, their forms softened by time and shadow. A peace that has endured for centuries. The soft light, the quiet sounds, the pervasive calm, all conspire to draw you deeper into a state of perfect repose. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting now, carried by the sacred peace of ancient Athens, deeper and deeper into profound and undisturbed sleep. Surrender fully to this perfect, quiet slumber. Allow the quiet reverence of this ancient sanctuary to wash over you, calming your thoughts and deepening your breath. Your mind is still, clear, and unburdened, dissolving into the gentle rhythms of this ancient afternoon. There are no crowds here, perhaps only a solitary priest or devotee, moving with unhurried grace, performing quiet rites. Their dark green forms reaching towards the sky, their subtle, earthy scent adding to the purity of the atmosphere. The gentle rustle of leaves as a soft breeze sighs through the branches of the sacred trees. The faint, sweet chime of small, distant bells, carried on the air from another temple, or perhaps a wind chime hanging in a nearby garden. You might catch the subtle, delicate fragrance of a burning incense, rising in a thin, fragrant wisp, purifying the air and soothing your senses. The sounds of the cicadas may still offer their rhythmic hum, but they, too, seem to soften, becoming an even more subtle part of the pervasive quiet. You are approaching a small, less frequented temple precinct, a sanctuary of stone and spirit, tucked away from the more bustling heart of the city. The midday stillness has begun its gentle transition, and as the sun slowly descends from its highest point, its light transforms, becoming softer, more golden. Allow yourself to be guided effortlessly from the private tranquility of the courtyard towards a space of shared reverence and quiet beauty. Imagine your steps now leading you through another shaded lane, As you enter the sacred grounds, notice how the very air seems to grow stiller, imbued with a deep sense of reverence. Observe the temple itself. Listen closely to the sounds that grace this hallowed space. Picture yourself finding a smooth, sun-warmed stone bench in a shaded corner of the temple garden. There's a profound sense of timelessness here. Let yourself be fully embraced by the tranquility of this temple's glow. Your body is heavy, perfectly at ease, sinking deeper into your resting place. Feel your entire being growing heavier now, sinking profoundly into your comfortable resting place, leading you to a slightly elevated vantage point within the city, perhaps a quiet, less trafficked slope leading up towards the Acropolis, or a secluded terrace overlooking a section of the city. They are not the sharp, distinct noises of earlier, but a diffused, gentle hum, the collective murmur of a vast city beginning to wind down. The faint, earthy aroma of dust settling on warm stone, a delicate caress that carries the stories of centuries. It rustles gently through the dry grass and the low-lying shrubs around you, creating a soft, continuous sigh. Your body is growing heavier and heavier. The fading light, the distant, muffled hum of the city settling into slumber, the cool, gentle air. All of these elements are now conspiring to guide you effortlessly. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting now, carried by the profound, timeless beauty of ancient Athens, deeper and deeper into the most restorative and undisturbed sleep. Surrender completely to this profound and peaceful slumber, sinking deeper into the surface beneath you, finding complete and utter stillness. Every muscle is loose, every limb perfectly at ease, mixed with the clean, crisp scent of the air cooling. Perhaps a hint of wood smoke, rising from a handful of hearths as families prepare their evening meals. Each exhale a complete release of anything you no longer need. Imagine all your thoughts as tiny clouds, gently drifting across the vast, clear sky above ancient Athens, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You are completely unburdened, completely at peace. A comforting, homely fragrance that speaks of warmth and quiet togetherness. You might hear the very faint, melodic call of a distant shepherd guiding his flock home, or the soft, muffled clatter of a potter closing their shop for the day. There is no need to analyze, no need to understand. Simply exist within this moment of serene transition. The city is preparing for rest, and so are you. The colors in the sky begin to deepen, from soft gold to a faint blush of peach, then to the earliest hints of a twilight lavender, promising the deep indigo of night to come. These sounds are so far away, so blended, that they become a continuous soothing whisper, like the gentle rush of a very distant waterfall. The air here feels subtly cooler, carrying the promise of the evening's refreshing embrace. There's a profound spaciousness, an expansive calm that settles around you. Your breath flows in a deep, rhythmic pattern, a steady, calming tide within you. The gentle peace of ancient Athens continues to unfold, guiding you effortlessly from the quiet temple grounds as the sun begins its slow, majestic descent, painting the late afternoon sky with hues of soft gold and lavender. Imagine your steps, light and unhurried. Look out now, and allow your gaze to sweep over the ancient city sprawling below. See the rooftops, a mosaic of terracotta tiles, glowing softly in the deepening light. The familiar outlines of homes, courtyards, and small streets spread out like a sleeping labyrinth. In the distance, the grand columns of the Parthenon, now bathed in a warm, honey-gold light, stand majestically against the horizon, their forms softened by the distance and the gentle haze of the afternoon. They are not imposing, but rather silent guardians of history, inviting contemplation. Observe the shadows lengthening, stretching out like dark, flowing rivers across the landscape. They swallow the brighter light, bringing a sense of quiet closure to the day. These are not harsh shadows, but soft, elongated forms that invite the eye to rest and the mind to calm. Watch them slowly creep, a visual lullaby for the fading light. Listen to the sounds that drift up from the city below. The air carries new scents now, subtle and grounding. Feel the soft breeze that occasionally brushes against your skin. Allow your mind to simply absorb the vast, peaceful panorama before you. Your breath is profoundly slow now, each inhale a deepening of peace. Let this expansive tranquility of the late Athenian afternoon embrace you fully. Feel the profound stillness deepen around you, a tangible presence that wraps your body in a comforting embrace. Your breath continues its slow, steady rhythm, each inhale drawing in peace, each exhale releasing any lingering traces of the waking world. You are suspended effortlessly. The distant, general hum of the city fades even further, becoming softer, more diffused, rising in slender columns from scattered hearths across the city as families prepare their final meals or gather for warmth. The profound tranquility of this ancient twilight wraps around you like the softest cloak. There is no urgency in this moment, no need for conscious thought or decision. The distant, twinkling lights of the homes below are like silent companions, each one a tiny point of peace. The soft sounds of the evening, the chirping crickets, the gentle breeze, the distant, muffled whispers of the city, all combine to create a perfect lullaby, guiding you deeper into effortless sleep. Your mind is clear, unburdened, simply observing the serene beauty of night descending upon Athens. The gentle darkness, the emerging stars, the quiet promise of deep rest, all of these elements are now conspiring to guide you effortlessly. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting now, carried by the timeless peace and beauty of ancient Athens, deeper and deeper into the most restorative and undisturbed sleep. Surrender completely to this profound and peaceful slumber. It's a primal scent, grounding and reassuring, speaking of ancient rituals and the simple comforts of home. Perhaps you also catch the delicate, sweet fragrance of night-blooming jasmine or honeysuckle, their perfume released more strongly as the day's heat recedes. It's replaced by more intimate sounds, those of a city settling down for the night. You might hear the very faint, melodic call of a nightingale from a distant garden. Each inhale is like drinking in the cool, pure air of the ancient evening, filling you with calm. Each exhale is a complete release, letting go of any and all tension, any lingering thoughts or distractions. You are becoming one with the quiet rhythm of this timeless city settling into slumber. Its song a series of sweet, lonely notes that soothe the soul, or the rhythmic, soft chirping of crickets beginning their nightly chorus, a natural, persistent lullaby that seems to vibrate with the very essence of the ancient land. Drifting from the elevated vantage point of the late afternoon, as the magnificent ancient city of Athens slowly, gracefully, yields to the gentle advance of twilight. Imagine the sky above, still holding a faint blush of the departed sun near the western horizon, but now deepening rapidly into the softest shades of lavender and violet. The terracotta rooftops, once bathed in gold, now fade into muted earth tones. But in their place, new points of light begin to emerge. Small, flickering glows from within courtyards, the warm, amber flicker of olive oil lamps, or the soft, dancing flame of torches carried by citizens making their way home. These scattered lights are like tiny, gentle stars brought down to earth, each one a silent guardian of a quiet home, creating a soft, ethereal glow across the vast, ancient landscape. Above, a single brilliant star might prick the vast expanse. No longer bathed in sunlight, they stand now as magnificent silhouettes against the deepening sky, their perfect forms etched in dark majesty against the twilight hues. They exude a timeless power, yet in this gentle light, they also possess a profound serenity, watching over the city as it prepares for rest. Then another and another, until the heavens begin to reveal their ancient, sparkling tapestry. The air grows noticeably cooler, a refreshing caress against your skin, carrying the crisp, clean breath of the coming night. Look out once more over the sprawling mosaic of Athens below. Observe the grand structures on the Acropolis, like the Parthenon. Listen closely to the changing symphony of evening sounds. The air now carries the distinct, comforting aroma of wood smoke. Feel your body sinking deeper, heavier, completely at ease. Allow your breath to flow even more slowly, even more deeply. Imagine yourself lying peacefully beneath the vast, star-dusted Athenian sky. Let the profound serenity of this ancient Athenian night embrace you fully. Feel the profound stillness of the ancient night settle around you, wrapping your entire being in a blanket of deepest peace. Your body is now profoundly heavy, perfectly melted into your resting place, as the tranquility of ancient Athens guides you effortlessly into the deepest stages of sleep. The last vestiges of twilight have faded, and the vast, inky blackness of the night sky, unmarred by modern lights, now stretches infinitely above. A delicate whisper that seems to carry secrets from centuries past. Each breath is long and deep, drawing in the cool, pure air of the Athenian night, filling your lungs with a sense of utter tranquility. With each exhale, release any lingering trace of tension, any stray thought, allowing them to dissolve completely into the vast, calm darkness. There are no human voices now, no sounds of movement, no distant clatter. Only the profound, enveloping quiet of a vast, ancient city, truly surrendered to the night. The brilliant stars, the persistent, soothing rhythm of the crickets, the deep, cool air, all of these elements are now conspiring to guide you effortlessly. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting now, carried by the timeless peace and the profound, beautiful silence of ancient Athens, deeper and deeper into the most restorative and undisturbed sleep. Surrender completely to this perfect, quiet slumber and allow yourself to dissolve into the deep, sweet rest you so richly deserve. It is a silence that speaks of peace, of deep rest, and of the profound stillness that lies at the heart of all things. Imagine yourself now, no longer high above the city, but gently resting within its quiet heart. You are merely an observer, your consciousness floating effortlessly amidst the ancient peace. You are one with the quiet rhythm of this sleeping city, protected by the cool night air and the countless stars above. The profound stillness is a comfort, a gentle guide leading you deeper and deeper into the realms of true slumber. And allow your gaze to drift into the magnificent expanse of the Athenian night sky. Here, the stars are not mere pinpricks, but brilliant, countless jewels scattered across the velvet blackness, shimmering with an ancient light that has shone upon this city for millennia. They twinkle with a gentle, hypnotic dance, each one a tiny point of light, guiding you deeper into effortless repose. The familiar silhouettes of the buildings around you, a low wall, the graceful curve of an archway, the distant, softened outline of a temple, stand like silent, comforting guardians against the star-dusted backdrop, perhaps in a secluded garden or a quiet, inner courtyard of a sleeping home. The air here is wonderfully cool and fresh, carrying the pure, clean scent of damp earth and the subtle, sweet fragrance of night-blooming jasmine that only releases its perfume under the cover of darkness. This coolness is a soothing balm against your skin, inviting you to snuggle deeper into comfort. Look up now, listen closely, and the sounds you hear are those of true night, the quiet symphony of a city completely at rest. The rhythmic, persistent chirping of crickets becomes more prominent now, their tireless song and natural, steady pulse that blends seamlessly with your own slowing heartbeat. It is a deep, resonant hum that seems to vibrate with the very essence of the ancient earth, pulling you further into profound calm. Occasionally, from far, far away, you might hear the soft, haunting call of an owl, a deep, muffled hoot that echoes briefly through the stillness before fading once more into silence. The gentle night breeze occasionally rustles through the leaves of a nearby olive tree. Feel your body becoming even heavier, your limbs perfectly relaxed, sinking further and further into your resting surface. Your mind is clear now, unburdened by concerns or plans. Let the complete and utterly serene embrace of this ancient Athenian night enfold you entirely. Feel your body now completely heavy, utterly dissolved into your comfortable resting place. Your breath is so slow, so deep, it feels as though it has merged with the profound stillness that surrounds you. You are held in the deepest embrace of the ancient Athenian night, a timeless quiet that invites the most restorative sleep. The stars outside have reached their highest, most brilliant point, casting a faint, comforting presence that reminds you of your own living stillness. It is a sound that mirrors the slow, quiet beating of your heart. Your body is impossibly heavy, sinking effortlessly into the comfortable surface beneath you. Every muscle has released its grip. Every limb is perfectly still and at ease. The cool, pure air is a soothing balm. Let the absolute quiet wash over you, cleansing your mind and calming your spirit. The deep darkness, the faint, shimmering stars, the cool, pure air, and the overwhelming sense of stillness. All of these elements are now conspiring to guide you effortlessly. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting now, carried by the timeless peace and the profound, beautiful silence of ancient Athens, deeper and deeper into the most restorative and undisturbed sleep. Surrender completely to this perfect, quiet slumber, and allow yourself to dissolve into the deep, sweet rest you so richly deserve. Let the long, peaceful hours of this ancient night carry you through until the gentle light of a new dawn, allowing your breath to flow even more slowly, even more deeply, without effort or thought. A natural lullaby that pulls you deeper and deeper into the realms of true sleep. There are no human sounds, no distant city hums, no clatter, no shouts. Only the profound, enveloping silence of a city dreaming, a quiet that has held sway for thousands of years. Ethereal glow over a city utterly surrendered to slumber. Imagine yourself now within the absolute quiet of a sleeping Athenian home. You are merely consciousness, effortlessly suspended in this timeless ancient night. You are completely safe, completely protected by the thick walls of this ancient home, by the vast, silent darkness, and by the countless stars that watch over your slumber. This profound stillness is a gift, a deep invitation to let go completely. Perhaps in a simple, cool chamber with thick stone walls that cradle you in perfect peace. No glow from distant lamps, no flicker from a torch. The constant, rhythmic chirping of the crickets, which has been a soft lullaby throughout the evening, has now almost entirely faded, becoming a barely perceptible vibration in the vast silence. You might hear the softest whisper of the night wind, sighing gently through the leaves of a distant olive tree, a sound so delicate it seems almost imagined. Or perhaps, from truly far away, the singular, deep hoot of an owl, a rare and comforting sound of the wilderness beyond the city walls. Before it, too, dissolves back into the deep quiet. The darkness within this space is absolute, a soft, velvet cloak that covers all forms, all distractions. It is a darkness that is not empty, but full of profound peace, inviting your eyes to close completely, your mind to fully release its hold. Only through a high, small window, far from your resting place, might you perceive the faint, silvery luminescence of the distant moon or the soft, shimmering glow of the countless stars, creating the barest outline of the world outside. These are silent sentinels, watching over your deep repose. The air here is truly cool now, crisp and pure, carrying no scent but the subtle, clean freshness of night. It feels like the very breath of ancient history, passing gently over you. Look around and notice the complete absence of light. Listen now, with the deepest part of your being, to the sounds that exist in this sacred, quiet hour. The most prominent sound now is the gentle, steady rhythm of your own breath. A continuous. Feel the utter relaxation permeating every cell of your being. Your mind is now clearer than ever before, unburdened by any thoughts, worries, or plans. Allow the vast, all-encompassing peace of this ancient Athenian midnight to embrace you fully. Feel the profound stillness of the ancient night begin a subtle, almost imperceptible shift. Your body remains utterly heavy, perfectly enveloped in the comforting embrace of your resting place, or perhaps nestled in a secluded, sheltered corner of a private garden. The air here, though still wonderfully cool, carries a new, crisp purity. The rhythmic chirping of the crickets, which sustained the quiet of the deep night, now seems to hold its breath. The pure, clean aroma of damp earth, refreshed by the dew of the deepest night. You are sinking deeper into the comforting surface beneath you, completely supported, completely safe. Your breath flows in and out, effortlessly, mimicking the slow, steady pulse of this ancient night yielding to dawn. Each inhale draws in the profound peace. Each exhale releases all remaining tension, dissolving into the vast, calm darkness. Perhaps a faint, fresh scent of coming rain, or the gentle fragrance of a resilient night-blooming flower. Let the subtle shift from darkness to the promise of light wash over you, calming your spirit and guiding you deeper. The vast silence, the first whispers of a new day, the cool, pure air, and the overwhelming sense of stillness. All of these elements are now conspiring to guide you effortlessly. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting now, carried by the timeless peace and the beautiful, deep quiet of ancient Athens, deeper and deeper into the most restorative and undisturbed sleep. Surrender completely to this perfect, quiet slumber, and allow yourself to dissolve into the deep, sweet rest you so richly deserve. Let the long, peaceful hours of this ancient night carry you through until the gentle light of a true dawn, its perfume reaching you only in this still, early hour. These are the scents of a world preparing for renewal, grounding you further into perfect peace. Moving with the softest sigh through distant leaves, a delicate rustle that adds to the profound quiet rather than breaking it. You are merely consciousness, effortlessly suspended in this timeless, ancient passage from night to new day. You are one with the quiet rhythm of this sleeping city, protected by the cool, pure air and the countless stars that still watch over your slumber. This profound stillness is a gift, a deep invitation to let go completely and drift into even deeper realms of sleep. A pervasive silence is still your deepest companion, a profound presence that soothes your mind and allows your entire being to surrender completely, has now faded even further, becoming so subtle it's almost a memory, a barely perceptible vibration in the vast silence. From truly far, far away, you might hear the very first tentative crow of a distant rooster, a soft, muffled sound that signals the earliest approach of day, only to melt back into the quiet. Then, perhaps, a single clear bird song, a tentative melody from a hidden sparrow, testing the new day's silence before fading once more. A subtle change that hints at the turning of the night. It feels invigorating, yet profoundly calming. A gentle breath that sweeps away any lingering traces of drowsiness, replacing them with deeper peace. As the tranquility of ancient Athens guides you through the deepest, most serene hours, the stars above, though still brilliant, may seem to hold their breath, sensing the delicate approach of a new beginning. Imagine yourself still within the cool, quiet heart of a sleeping Athenian home. Look now, and perceive the most delicate lightning in the highest part of the vast, dark sky outside. It is not yet a visible light, but a faint, almost imagined softening of the deepest indigo, a barely discernible grayness that whispers of a world preparing to awaken. The familiar silhouettes of the buildings, the distant mountains, and the ancient trees stand out with a touch more definition against this deepening sky, still dark, yet holding the first faint promise of the coming dawn. Listen with the deepest part of your being to the sounds that mark this sacred hour. The night breeze, which moved with such gentle purpose earlier, the air carries new subtle scents now. Feel your body becoming even heavier, every muscle having released its grip, every limb perfectly at ease. Your mind is utterly clear now, unburdened by any thought or worry. Allow the gentle, profound peace of this ancient Athenian pre-dawn to embrace you fully. Feel the subtle and the beautiful shift in the ancient air as the profound stillness of the deepest night softly begins to give way. Your body remains perfectly heavy, entirely at ease within your resting place. Instead, the light builds with exquisite slowness, a painter's masterpiece unfolding before your inner eye. As the colors expand across the sky, the familiar outlines of Athens' grandest structures begin to emerge with increasing clarity. You might detect a very faint, almost imperceptible aroma of damp stone, a breath of fresh purity that fills your lungs with each slow, deep inhale. This gentle coolness is not sharp, but a refreshing touch that leads paradoxically to an even deeper sense of relaxation and surrender. Your body is still profoundly heavy, comfortably nestled, enjoying the simple sensation of breathing in this ancient morning, or the fresh, green fragrance of a nearby olive grove, awakened by the first caress of the new light. These are the pure, unburdened scents of a world refreshing itself. The transforming sky, the vibrant yet gentle chorus of birds, the crisp, clean air, and the overwhelming sense of renewal. All of these elements are now conspiring to guide you effortlessly. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting now, carried by the timeless peace and the beautiful, gentle light of ancient Athens, deeper and deeper into the most restorative and undisturbed sleep. Surrender completely to this perfect, quiet slumber, and allow yourself to dissolve into the deep, sweet rest you so richly deserve. Let the long, peaceful hours of this ancient night carry you through until the gentle light of a true dawn, and beyond into a profound and lasting sleep. Preparing for gentle activity. See the majestic form of the Acropolis, still shrouded in shadow, but now defined against the growing light, its ancient stones taking on a soft, ethereal quality. The texture of a stone wall, the gentle curve of a clay pot, dissolving any lingering thoughts or sensations, guiding you towards profound and lasting peace. The tranquility of this ancient moment washes over you, deeper and deeper. These details emerge from the shadows with a quiet grace, softened by the delicate morning glow, inviting your mind to simply observe, without needing to analyze or hold on to anything. The distant columns of the Parthenon, previously mere silhouettes, now reveal their graceful forms, cradled by the comforting embrace of this timeless Athenian setting. Or simply within the quiet awareness of your mind, the tranquility that surrounds you now is transforming, gently guiding you from the depths of sleep towards the tender emergence of a brand new day. Imagine yourself now, perhaps positioned where you can glimpse the eastern sky, witnessing the grand spectacle of a sunrise in ancient Athens, yet remains utterly soothing. The sky, which was once a canvas of velvety black and shimmering stars. The single tentative bird song from hours ago has now blossomed into a full, vibrant chorus, marking the passage of moments with its timeless declaration. Hundreds of sparrows, doves, and unseen larks erupt in joyous melodic calls, their collective voices a sweet, uplifting melody that fills the air. Their cheerful chirps and trills are a natural alarm, gentle and inviting, welcoming the new day. From far off, the occasional distinct crow of a rooster echoes, stronger now than before, now begins its breathtaking metamorphosis. Along the distant horizon, where the land meets the heavens, a soft, ethereal glow begins to bloom. It's a delicate blush of the palest pink, deepening into hues of soft peach and apricot, then bleeding into a gentle lavender and a hopeful blue, climbing slowly upwards. There are no harsh bursts of light, no sudden awakenings. Listen closely to the symphony that greets this unfolding dawn. The intricate patterns of leaves against the softening sky. The air is wonderfully cool and crisp, carrying the fresh, clean scent of the morning dew that still clings to the earth and the leaves. Feel the cool, invigorating air against your skin. As the light subtly increases, you might begin to perceive more details in your immediate surroundings. Your mind remains clear and unburdened, merely drifting with the beautiful, continuous unveiling of the Athenian dawn. Allow the vast, breathtaking serenity of this ancient Athenian dawn to fully enfold you. Feel your entire being resting in profound peace, your body perfectly heavy and comfortable within your gentle haven. A place of quiet warmth and simple beauty. The walls, perhaps made of sun-baked mud brick or smooth stone, these are not loud or jarring, but soft, rhythmic whispers of daily life. Imagine the soft, clear murmur of water flowing from a large clay amphora into smaller pitchers. From a distant hearth, you might catch the very faint. There is no urgency in this ancient dawn, no need for hurried actions or demanding thoughts. Bathed in this gentle golden light and soft sounds, the peace is absolute, encompassing every part of your being. The subtle energies of the awakening household are a lullaby, inviting you to surrender even further to the serenity that surrounds you. Let any remaining tension simply melt away, absorbed by the quiet beauty of this ancient world unfolding. Time here is measured by the sun's slow ascent, the soft, golden light, the hushed sounds of quiet domesticity, the subtle aromas of warmth and freshness. All of these elements are now conspiring to guide you effortlessly. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting now, carried by the timeless peace and the beautiful, gentle light of ancient Athens, deeper and deeper into the most restorative and undisturbed sleep. Surrender completely to this perfect, quiet slumber, and allow yourself to dissolve into the deep, sweet rest you so richly deserve. Let the long, peaceful hours of this ancient morning carry you through and beyond into a profound and lasting sleep. By the quiet completion of simple, necessary actions, your body feels heavier, more deeply settled into the stillness. Every muscle is relaxed, every breath a profound release. The coolness of the night still lingers in the deepest shadows, offering a refreshing contrast to the growing warmth of the sun's first rays. Sweet scent of warm bread just beginning to bake, or the mild, earthy aroma of brewing herbs for a morning infusion. These are the wholesome, grounding smells of an ancient home coming gently to life, comforting and pure. A liquid song that soothes the senses with its consistent, gentle flow. This sound echoes slightly in the stillness, a calming presence. You might also detect the quiet clink of a few clay pots being carefully rearranged on a shelf, or the soft rustle of linen as someone folds a cloth. Their movements slow, mindful, and unhurried. You might hear the very gentle, almost imperceptible creak of a wooden door opening somewhere far off in the house, a slow, deliberate sound that signifies someone beginning their quiet day. Perhaps the faint shuffle of soft sandals on a stone floor, barely audible, like a slow, hushed rhythm, moving with utter care. Hold the coolness of the night, slowly beginning to absorb the incoming warmth. Through a high, small window, or perhaps an open doorway leading to an inner courtyard, the light streams in, not harsh or bright, but a soft, illuminating gold. It paints the cool earthen floor in shifting patterns of brilliance and gentle shadow, constantly moving, never still, inviting your gaze to simply rest. As the first clear light of morning filters in, you are not yet fully awake in the traditional sense, but pleasantly aware, cocooned in a soft, ethereal state between dreaming and gentle presence. The air, crisp and fresh from the night, is now subtly infused with a new, comforting warmth from the burgeoning sun. It's an inviting sensation, like a gentle blessing, inviting you to breathe even more deeply, even more slowly. Your breath flows in a steady, calming rhythm, a quiet current that guides you through the serene moments of ancient Athens. The last whispers of pre-dawn have faded, and the sky now glows with the tender, golden light of the truly risen sun, casting its first soft, warming rays across the ancient world. Imagine yourself now, gently drifting into the very heart of an Athenian home, Look around the simple, unadorned space. Listen closely to the delicate sounds that begin to stir within the quiet household. Then, the pure, clean sound of water being poured. The air begins to carry subtle, comforting aromas now. Feel the deep contentment that settles over you in this moment. You are simply observing, your consciousness floating effortlessly. Allow the gentle, pervasive peace of this ancient Athenian early morning to embrace you fully. Feel your body settle deeper, heavier now, into your comfortable resting place. Your breath flows in a profound rhythmic pattern, a continuous gentle wave within you. The ancient city of Athens is bathed in the soft, golden light of mid-morning, a time of quiet tasks and unhurried rhythms, gently guiding you into a more profound peace. Imagine yourself now drifting into the heart of a sun-dappled Athenian courtyard. The light is brilliant but kind. It filters through a simple, open doorway. It casts long, gentle shadows across the smooth, worn flagstones. The air is warm, yet carries a refreshing lightness. Listen closely. From within the cool shade of a portico, hear a soft, repetitive sound. The gentle rasp of a stone grinding against another. It is the sound of grain being slowly, mindfully prepared. A quiet, ancient rhythm. See a woman, perhaps, sitting on a low wooden stool. Her movements are slow and deliberate. Her hands gracefully guide the milling stones. Her presence is one of calm industry. A peaceful domestic scene. A faint, earthy aroma rises. The scent of freshly ground barley, warm and wholesome. It mingles with the subtle fragrance of sun-baked clay. A deep, comforting scent of daily life. Feel the deep peace of this moment. No rush, no urgency, only the slow, steady rhythm of labor. Your body sinks further into stillness. Every muscle releases its hold. Now, shift your gentle focus. Beyond the courtyard, a narrow, quiet street. It's still mostly shaded by the tall walls. The sunlight finds its way in shimmering patches. It dances on the smooth, worn stones. See an open doorway down the lane. Glimpse into a small workshop. A potter, perhaps, sits at his wheel. His hands move with quiet expertise, shaping the pliable clay. Listen for the soft, rhythmic hum, the gentle spin of the potter's wheel, a continuous soothing drone. It blends with the subtle sounds of the waking city, a melody of peaceful creation. The air carries the faint, damp scent of fresh clay, mixed with the dry fragrance of warming dust. These are the smells of ancient craft. They are grounding and reassuring. They invite deeper relaxation. Feel the quiet hum of activity around you. It is distant, diffused, like the gentle breath of the city itself. Never intrusive, always inviting peace. Observe the simple beauty of the architecture. Whitewashed walls reflecting the soft light. Wooden doors slightly ajar, revealing cool, dark interiors. A promise of respite from the sun. See splashes of color. Bright red geraniums in terracotta pots. Climbing vines with deep green leaves. They cascade over low walls. A vibrant, yet tranquil sight. From a distant, open window, hear a low murmur. The gentle rise and fall of conversation. Voices speaking in soft, ancient tones, too far to distinguish words. Just a calming sound of human presence. Feel a gentle breeze stir. It brushes lightly against your skin. It carries the sweet scent of jasmine. From a hidden garden nearby, a delicate, fragrant caress. Your mind is utterly clear, unburdened by any thoughts or concerns. You are simply observing, floating effortlessly through this ancient scene, pure and weightless. Let yourself be fully absorbed by the gentle, unhurried rhythm of this Athenian mid-morning, the warmth of the sun, the soft sounds of quiet life, the clean, refreshing air. All of these elements conspire to guide you effortlessly into a state of profound peace. You are safe. You are calm. You are drifting now, carried by the timeless peace, and the beautiful, gentle flow of ancient Athens, deeper and deeper, into the most restorative and undisturbed sleep. Surrender completely to this perfect, quiet slumber. Allow yourself to dissolve into the deep, sweet rest you so richly deserve. Let the long, peaceful hours of this ancient day carry you through and beyond into a profound and lasting sleep. Feel your body resting even more deeply now, completely enveloped in a profound state of comfort and stillness. Your breath continues its slow, rhythmic flow, a calming tide within you. Perhaps a neighborhood square where local vendors begin their day. The air here is subtly different, carrying a fresh blend of scents, the dry warmth of stone, the earthy aroma of fresh produce, and a faint, sweet hint of blooming flowers from nearby stalls, mingling with the clean scent of wood and dry straw from the market stalls. A tender caress that invites your entire body to relax even further. You are simply observing, your consciousness floating effortlessly amidst the gentle unfolding of this ancient market scene. The tranquility that permeates this timeless space invites every fiber of your being to release, to relax, to sink even deeper into profound peace. There is no rush, no urgency, only the slow, beautiful rhythm of life gently unfolding. It is a comforting sensation, balanced by the gentle, occasional breeze that drifts through the open space, bringing a refreshing coolness that deepens your sense of calm. You might imagine yourself resting on a smooth, cool stone bench, simply observing the quiet, dignified activity around you, your presence as light as a whisper. These are the wholesome, grounding smells of a community, gently coming to life, simple and pure. It's an invigorating, yet deeply soothing fragrance. Each inhale brings in the pure, fresh air of the morning market, filling you with calm. Each exhale is a complete release, letting go of any and all tension, any lingering thoughts, allowing them to dissolve completely into the vast, luminous peace that surrounds you, encouraging your senses to relax and simply observe. The gentle warmth of the sun, the soothing sounds of quiet commerce, the clean, refreshing air, and the overwhelming sense of peaceful unfolding. All of these elements are now conspiring to guide you effortlessly. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting now, carried by the timeless peace and the beautiful, gentle flow of ancient Athens, deeper and deeper into the most restorative and undisturbed sleep. Surrender completely to this perfect, quiet slumber, and allow yourself to dissolve into the deep, sweet rest you so richly deserve. Let the long, peaceful hours of this ancient morning carry you through and beyond into a profound and lasting sleep. The ancient city of Athens, bathed in the soft, bright light of mid-morning, it bathes the open space, illuminating the simple wooden carts and woven baskets filled with goods. There are no crowds here yet, no hurried movements, only a few figures slowly arranging their wares. See the rich colors of freshly picked grapes, deep purple and emerald green, piled high in woven baskets. Observe the vibrant red of ripe pomegranates and the earthy tones of fresh figs. These are nature's simple offerings, beautiful in their natural form. Gently guides you from the quiet residential streets towards a place of soft, distant activity, inviting a deeper sense of peace. The continuous, cheerful chorus of birds remains a constant, comforting presence, their songs weaving through the very fabric of the air. Perhaps two friends exchanging greetings, or a vendor and a customer discussing the day's offerings. These voices are never loud or sharp, always diffused by the open air and distance, blending into a soothing, indistinct hum that encourages your mind to relax. You might hear the soft, rhythmic click of beads as a vendor counts out a string of olives, or the faint rustle of dried herbs being carefully arranged in a wooden bowl. These are sounds of quiet commerce, utterly unhurried and peaceful. Imagine yourself now, effortlessly drifting towards the edges of a smaller, less bustling marketplace. Look around and notice the soft, diffused light of mid-morning. Listen closely to the gentle symphony of sounds that now begins to emerge from this tranquil marketplace. From a little further off, you might detect the very soft, low murmur of gentle conversation, voices speaking in hushed tones. The air also carries the subtle, comforting aroma of freshly milled flour. Feel the sun's warmth on your skin. Your mind is utterly clear, unburdened by any thoughts or external concerns. Allow your breath to flow in and out, effortlessly, mimicking the gentle rhythm of the Athenian day. Let the profound serenity of this ancient Athenian marketplace embrace you fully. Feel your entire being enveloped in a profound sense of peace. Your body is heavy and completely at ease in your comfortable resting place. Your breath flows in a deep, rhythmic pattern, a steady, calming tide within you. The sunlight is now brilliant, falling directly onto the wide, smooth stone pavements. It creates sharp, clear lines between light and shadow. Observe how the light illuminates the rough texture of ancient walls and the smooth, worn surfaces of stone benches. Every detail is crisp and defined, yet the scene remains deeply peaceful, inviting your gaze to simply rest. Subtly mixed with the clean, almost mineral smell of sun-heated stone. These are the ancient scents of the land and its structures, comforting and familiar. The ancient city of Athens, now fully awake, but moving at its unhurried pace, bathes in the growing warmth of the midday sun, sinking into your skin, relaxing your muscles even more profoundly. It's unburdened by any thoughts or external concerns. Each inhale brings in the pure, warm air of the Athenian midday, filling you with serenity. Each exhale is a complete release, letting go of any and all tension, any lingering thoughts, allowing them to dissolve completely into the vast, luminous peace that surrounds you. You are simply observing, your consciousness floating effortlessly amidst the gentle warmth and stillness of this ancient scene. The profound tranquility that fills this space invites every fiber of your being to release, to relax, to sink even deeper into complete peace. There is no rush, no urgency, only the slow, beautiful rhythm of the day. It is a steady, even heat, without intensity, balanced by the vast openness of the sky above. You might imagine yourself resting comfortably on a smooth, warm stone slab, the gentle warmth of the sun, the soft, diffused sounds, the clean, earthy air, and the overwhelming sense of peaceful tranquility. All of these elements are now conspiring to guide you effortlessly. You are safe, you are calm, and you are drifting now, carried by the timeless peace and the beautiful, gentle warmth of ancient Athens, deeper and deeper into the most restorative and undisturbed sleep. Surrender completely to this perfect, quiet slumber, and allow yourself to dissolve into the deep, sweet rest you so richly deserve. Let the long, peaceful hours of this ancient day carry you through and beyond into a profound and lasting sleep, your body heavy and completely supported, basking in this timeless warmth. There is nowhere to go, nothing to do, simply being present in this quiet, sun-drenched moment, inviting you deeper into relaxation. Imagine yourself now, gently drifting away from the edges of the marketplace. You move towards a quieter, more open space, perhaps a large, sun-drenched courtyard within a complex of public buildings, or a wide, uncrowded plaza. The distant, general hum of the city, which might have been a soft murmur earlier, now feels even more diffused, softened by the expansive open air and the heat of the day. It's a continuous, low-frequency sound, like the gentle whisper of a very distant, ancient ocean, endlessly soothing. You might hear the faint, rhythmic buzz of a few bees, drowsing around a patch of wildflowers in a nearby planter, their presence a soft, hypnotic drone. The air here is distinctly warm, carrying the dry, clean scent of heated stone and sun-baked earth. It's a comforting warmth, a gentle weight that encourages your muscles to simply release and soften. Look around. Listen closely. From far off, An occasional caw of a crow might drift on the warm breeze. A solitary sound that briefly punctuates the quiet before fading back into the pervasive stillness. There are no hurried footsteps, no loud voices. Any human sounds are soft, brief murmurs carried on the warm air, too distant to distinguish, too gentle to disturb your peace. The air carries simple, grounding aromas. The warm, dry scent of baked earth. Feel the sun's gentle warmth fully embracing you. Your mind is utterly clear. Allow your breath to flow in and out, effortlessly, in perfect harmony with the pervasive calm. Let the profound serenity of this ancient Athenian midday embrace you fully. Feel your entire being now dissolving into a profound and boundless peace. Your body is impossibly heavy, yet wonderfully light, as it melts completely into your comfortable resting place. Your breath flows in a deep, slow, and utterly effortless rhythm, a gentle tide that carries you to the very shores of deep slumber, sinking further and further into the surface beneath you, completely unburdened by any thoughts, any memories, any concerns. You are merely pure consciousness, effortlessly suspended in this timeless ancient night. You are one with the profound stillness, protected by the cool, comforting darkness, and watched over by the ancient, silent stars. This overwhelming sense of stillness is a gift, the culmination of your peaceful journey, a final deep invitation to let go completely. It is a sensation of utter comfort, of complete surrender, drawing you into its timeless depths. Let the absolute quiet wash over you, cleansing your mind and calming your spirit, guiding you through the final veil into profound rest. The deep darkness, the immense silence, the cool, pure air, and the overwhelming sense of complete and utter stillness. All of these elements are now conspiring, with gentle, unwavering purpose, to guide you effortlessly. Every muscle has released its tension. Every limb is perfectly still and at ease. The cool, pure air is a final, soothing balm, allowing your breath to flow even more slowly, even more deeply, without effort or thought. You are completely supported, completely safe, completely at rest. The journey through ancient Athens has led you to this ultimate moment of quietude, a timeless space where all sensation settles into perfect rest. Imagine yourself now, no longer wandering. You are calm, and you are drifting now, carried by the timeless peace and the beautiful, profound silence of ancient Athens, deeper and deeper into the most restorative and undisturbed sleep imaginable. Surrender completely to this perfect, quiet slumber. Allow yourself to dissolve into the deep, sweet rest you so richly deserve. Let the long, peaceful hours of this ancient night carry you through, and beyond, into a profound and lasting sleep, until the gentle light of a new, distant dawn finds you truly renewed, but gently settled in the most secluded and peaceful chamber, deep within the heart of a sleeping Athenian home. The thick, cool stone walls cradle you, forming a sanctuary of absolute tranquility. The air here is pure and still, carrying no scent but the pristine freshness of deep night, a breath of air as ancient and undisturbed as time itself. Look around and perceive the complete, soothing absence of light. The darkness is absolute and soft. The chirping of crickets, the distant murmur of the city, the gentle rustle of leaves, all have faded entirely. There is only the profound, enveloping silence, a silence so deep, so vast, that it feels as though time itself has paused, holding you in its quiet embrace. Within this vast stillness, the only sound you truly perceive is the soft, gentle rhythm of your own breath, flowing in and out, a continuous, comforting presence that resonates with the deep, quiet beating of your heart. These are the sounds of your own living stillness, a natural lullaby that pulls you deeper and deeper into the realms of true, undisturbed sleep. A velvet cloak that covers all forms, all thoughts, all distractions. It is a darkness that is not empty, but full of profound peace, inviting your eyes to close completely, your mind to fully release its grasp on the waking world. If any light could penetrate, it would be the faintest, most ethereal shimmer of distant starlight, or the softest kiss of moonlight through an impossibly small opening. A silent guardian over your final descent into sleep. Listen now, with the deepest part of your being, to the sounds that mark this sacred final hour. Feel your body becoming heavier with each passing moment. Your mind is now utterly clear. Allow the vast, all-encompassing peace of this ancient Athenian night to embrace you fully. You are safe.